Hey folks, just a quick wee tech tip for you this week. Something came up the other day when somebody was asking about a slideshow they wanted to share with a group of people, but they didn't actually want to share the file itself because they didn't want people to see the speaker notes. They just wanted them to be able to actually kind of browse through the slides. And it occurs to me that sometimes you might want to do that. You might want to publish your slideshow, but you don't want to actually share the file itself. You just want to let people have a look through it, and you want to just be able to send it as a link, so you don't have to share the file itself to a group of people. So here's a quick way you can do that. There's something in slideshows, both I think this is in Office 365 as well as in Google Slides, so you can do it with online PowerPoints, where you can publish a slideshow to the web, and it basically kind of turns your slideshow into like a website, and you can click through the links. So if you go up here to File, and if you go to Publish to Web, which is down here, it'll take a wee minute to load up, and then it'll give you some options here. So you can embed it. So if it's a website and you're using HTML, you can go in here to get HTML codes to embed it into a website. But if it's just a link you want to post somewhere or email somebody, or put wherever you're going to put it, you can just click link here, and you can choose to make it auto advance the slides by a given amount or given speed, should I say. But people can override that by clicking on it. And you'll see that you can tick to make it start the slideshow as soon as the player loads, or to restart the slideshow after the last slide. So that's just kind of controlling how it will automatically play through if somebody clicks on the link. There's some further options down here, but to be honest, you don't really need to worry about those unless you're trying to restrict it to our domain only, in which case you'd tick restrict access to Stirling Council Education. So that would basically mean that people could only actually click and access the link if they sign in with their Stirling Schools Google account. If we then click publish, so in principle, all you need to do is open this and then go straight down here and click publish. It'll just come up with a wee warning saying, you sure you want to do this? Click OK. It will pop up with a link here. And that link can then be shared via various other formats. You'll see it's got links here so that you can share it directly via social media or through Gmail. And if we take that link, what we can do is we can just paste that link into the web address up at the top here, and you'll see that what comes up is just a screen basically with your slideshow. I'll move this out of the way so that we've got a little player down at the bottom so people can skip through the slideshow, and it plays the actual slides, but they don't see any of the other kind of gubbins that go with the slideshow itself, so they can just focus on the slides themselves. Some teachers actually quite like doing this as well, I think, because if you just want to share your slides with the class, it stops them getting distracted by all the other things they can click on and look at, keeps it really focused. So it just gives you a kind of a web page, as I say, a web link that you can drop anywhere or send somebody that they can use to look at your slideshow, and they can use it to present, but it doesn't actually share the whole slideshow itself. The other advantage is that I think it would make it really difficult for somebody to copy your file. So from a point of view of protecting your intellectual property, if you want people to be able to see your slideshows but not actually make their own copy of them to go and use in their own way, then that would prevent them from doing so. So hopefully that was useful to you. If you've got any questions, as always, just give us a shout. And if you've got any suggestions or ideas for tech tips, let us know.